For the second year in a row, Florida's manatees are dying at an alarming rate. Many environmental groups are now calling for them to be relisted as endangered.
And Fox 35's Caroline Elliott joins us now live from Zoo Tampa. So Caroline, how is that zoo trying to reverse this disturbing trend?
Well, it's a lot of work. Zoo Tampa really serves as a critical trauma center for injured manatees in the region. And we know a lot of these manatees will be released back into the wild once they're healthy. But the conservation director here tells us these trends are still concerning.
It's very disturbing. We all feel awful about what's going on with the manatees right now.
At the Manatee Critical Care Center, bottle feeding the tiniest patients every 3 hours is key to survival.
We've had some really tough cases, some that, we've worked really hard on and haven't been able to save, but some that we really just never thought would turn the corner and have gone on to get released out there.
A glimmer of hope after a rough 2 years. In 2021, manatee deaths hit a 50-year record high in Florida. Numbers declined in 2022, but the death toll is still above average.
Over the last couple of years, it's been a pretty deadly year for manatees, with over 1,000 dying each year, and they're not in big numbers. There's only about 7,000 of them, so you think of 1,000 dying each year. That's pretty detrimental to the species.
At Tampa's zoo, there's an abundance of food. From bottles to lettuce, the sea cows never go hungry. But in the wild, the food supply is dying off with the increase in fertilizer runoff. What's worse is starvation is not the only major threat.
This time of year in particular, though, we do see quite a few animals come in with what's called cold stress syndrome, where they actually get really ill if they stay in cold waters. Still, one of their biggest threats is watercraft injury. So many animals are hit and killed by boats every single year. We really try to spread awareness here at the zoo, where we can teach people how to boat safely around manatees.
Zoo Tampa is not the only one dedicated to manatee conservation. We also know the state of Florida has dedicated more than $30 million to manatee conservation in this year's budget. In Tampa, Florida, Caroline Elliott, Fox 35 News.
Caroline, thank you.